Thank you so much for your purchase, and I'm going to go over a tour of our Hot Girl Planner, and I hope that this tutorial helps you. And if you have any questions, please send me a message on Etsy and we will figure it out together. Here's just a quick rundown of the options that are available to you in this planner. I hope that this planner helps you to have the best year ever, and let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the index/table of context. This is where you will find all of your menus, the navigation for every single section in your planner, and I'm going to start off going a little bit section by section and then going over the monthly, weekly, and daily planning options. First, let's talk about this section here, the 2025 section. The 2025 portion here does link to the year at a glance calendar, and here you will find every single day linked as well as every single week off to the left. But let's go back to this section and finish exploring. So we have quarterly planning pages all linked here, and here you have all of your quarterly months mapped out and divided into goals, tasks, and lessons. Have an overview of the quarter of what you're looking forward to, and you can access every single quarter here with the key at the top. So all of our main planning pages do have a key at the top that allows for easy navigation to that planning section. So the quarterly pages take you to each quarterly page as well as the 2025 main goals page. Parlaying into that, let's talk about the 2025 main goals page. So here you will see your goals key here at the top. We'll go over that in a bit, but this is just a main overview of your personal, professional, and financial goals. There's a start and end date for each one. This is where you would put your main goals, and then if you want to get more into specifics for each one, you can go into each category's own dedicated goals page. So for your personal goals, you can divide it up into pieces, write out your action steps, have a start date and an end date for each one, and then any notes that you deem necessary. So that's for all personal, professional, and financial goals. And then next we have our main 2025 finance page. So this is another hub as well. You have your key here at the top, and we'll go into what is up there in a bit, but this is where you would put out your financial overview for the entire year with January and December net worth, saving balance, debt total, investments total, and you can grab that information from your monthly budgets, which are all linked here. So the 2025 finance page is one of the best hubs that we have for this planner. So if you click on January, this takes you to the January monthly budget, which we will talk about later on in this video. But back to the main 2025 page. So yes, you have your budgets here, and that's where you will plug in the information for your income, expenses, savings, debt, paid investments. And you can also reference the spending trackers, which are linked here. So this is every single month spending tracker. There's no need to delete and restart and just use one spending tracker page or even just one monthly budgeting page. You can keep all of that data for the entire year so that you can plan your 2026 and beyond and look over trends that you have for your entire year. Along with the monthly budget trackers, the monthly spending trackers are linked here. So let's go to two side-by-side columns, and sometimes if you run out of spending, you can mark here, January 1st through January 15th, the total after you've kind of itemized everything if you still need more space. But I think that this is a decent amount here. A great thing about this is you are also linked to every single spending tracker for the entire year. So if you're here in January, you can quickly go to February, March, April, and so on and so forth. And every tracking page also does have the 2025 finance key here at the top. So let's go back to the index. Also in this 2025 section, we have a bucket list. So this is divided into to do, to see, and to be. I thought that was a great way to cap out things that you would like to get done this year. We also have a wish list. So these are filled with different prompts. It has I want to travel to, I want to try, I want to start, I hope that I'm able to, I want my friendships to, I want to earn, so on and so forth. So you can use it as just writing it in, or you can use it as a vision board and put in pictures. And then we also have our end of year reflection. So this is divided into a self-care, financial, and mental health assessment, as well as an area to jot down your favorite moments of the year, and then a couple of prompts to help you reflect on how your year went. Okay, so we do offer 6 total planner covers. So if you would like to change from the main Hot Girl Planner cover, you would want to go into the drive, download this PDF, open it in PDF, delete this cover page, and then replace it with the cover page that you would like instead, and then upload that into GoodNotes. And I also want to mention in our index, we have a link to our how-to guide. So this is also in the Google Drive link that you received access to when you downloaded the planner. And we also have a link to our listing for our 2026 calendar, but that will not be available until fall 2025. So if you love this planner and you want to use it for the years to come, the link for the following year will always be here. I'll probably start to do that in September of every year. So also in the index, we have all of the monthly calendar pages linked here, as well as an important date section. So here you would go to find your month at a glance for every month. And we also have an important date section. So here you can write out, the date, 1/16 for someone's birthday, so on and so forth. We divided it into first, second, and third quarters. And you can also access your year at a glance from clicking here on 2025, or you can click here on calendars, and that will take you to your year at a glance as well. Oh, and one thing I want to talk about for the year at a glance is the Mercury retrograde key. So if you see any area highlighted in blue here on your year at a glance, know that that is a Mercury retrograde. And when you go into March itself, you will see the key here, and then the weeks are notated here that it's Mercury retrograde. So yes, this calendar will take you to every single day, every single week of the year, and then if you click on any of the months, that will take you to the main month page. The next section is the budget section. So there is one separate budget for each month. No need to delete and re-input information in every month. So if you go here, this is what the monthly budget page looks like. We'll go into this page in more detail later on in the video. Here we have the habit tracker. So this is where you can write out your habits that you have for the month. This is a area for you to check off the days that you've done it. There's 30 for each one. I know some months have 31, but you can add another little space if you need to. But so you would write out each habit and then write out what you would like that habit to do for you, the goal of having that habit. The next section is the self-care section. This is divided into a morning and evening routine, and then this is a space for you to check off every single day as you're doing it. So what I do is I write it out all in one block, and then every day that I do everything in my routine, I will just check it off or fill it in, but you can do whatever works for you. And then we also have a monthly grocery list. So this will take you to January's grocery list, and you can use this weekly if you would prefer, or just cross things off as you shop for them. Next, we have the goal planning section. This is where you will find your individual goal planning pages, your manifestation board, your major goal planner, and your vision board. So like I mentioned here in the 2025 goals pages, we have it divided into personal, professional, and financial. And then we also have the goal key up here. But if you click on any of those individual goal pages, you also have the key here as well. And you can access the vision board, the manifestation board, your 2025 wish list as well. And that goes for any of these goal pages. That key is on the top of all of those. So this is what the manifestation board looks like. You can use it, to write in data, or you can put in photos. And then we also have the major goal planner. This is for something if you have like a big goal, maybe it's going to take you more than a couple years to accomplish, or there is no strict end date. You can kind of start it out here and organize it this way with your goal, the motivation, start date, deadline, action plan, and then a deadline for each of those action plans. And then the vision board, you can put beautiful photos here, and we do have our hot girl planner stickers that you can use for that, or you can just get them off of Pinterest or wherever you get inspo and put it here for your vision board for the entire year. So just to reiterate, you can get to all of your goal planning pages via the 2025 goals pages here with the key here at the top, or you can use the navigation menu in the goal planning section. Next, we have the productivity section. So this is where you will have just extra pages. These are all single pages. You have a password tracker, a project planner, 30-day challenge, a social planner, and a mid-year review. So the mid-year review is located here, and it's also located in the July monthly key. Next, we have the finance section. So here you will have your main finance page, which we went over, and that's also in the 2025 menu. And then we have, these are all single pages. So this is where you'll find a bill payment tracker, a shipment tracker, a subscription tracker, and a no spend challenge, and a debt snowball. So in the bill payment tracker, you would just want to circle the month and then reformat each month. Of course, your bills might, mostly be the same each month, but you can edit anything that you need to going forward and then just circle here using GoodNotes like so. Same thing for the shipment tracker. You'll circle each month and then reformat each month, and then all of the keys are up here. So the bill payment tracker, shipment tracker, subscription tracker, no spend challenge, debt snowball, and then your main 2025 finance page hub is all located there. So next, the subscription tracker, very similar layout, same deal, same key at the top, the no spend challenge, and the debt snowball. And then you see the key here at the top. Next, we have the entertainment section. Again, these are all single pages. We have a TV movie watch list, podcast tracker, 100 book challenge, book wish list, book review. Then here is what the TV movie watch list. You can write down the title, genre, what app it's on, any notes if you'd like. We also have a podcast tracker, same kind of layout. The 100 book challenge, a book wish list. You write out the title, how much it is, where to buy if you've bought it or if you've read it. And a book review page. So I don't know, it's fun if you read a book or whether you enjoy it or not. Sometimes it's fun to kind of detail out, what you liked and didn't like about it. Kind of puts those writing skills and essay skills to good use. We have a travel section as well. These are all single pages, and you can duplicate these and put them at the end of the planner so it doesn't mess up your page links, or you can download these and fill them out in Canva or a PDF or write them out however you would like. There's the travel wish list. You can write down cities, states, countries that you would like to see for the year, the travel savings plan, travel planner, and a itinerary page that you can use for your trips. So we also have an extra pages section. These are located at the very end of the planner. So we have a dotted page for anything you would like to use, a checklist, a grid, and then just lined paper. And if you would like to duplicate any of these, just add them at the end of your planner as a page. It will still have the menu here on the right hand side. Next, we have the spending tracker. So this is located in two sections. It's here on the index. You've seen this page before. You can get to each month here at the top. And then this is also located in each week. Spending tracker. Yeah, there's one spending tracker for every month, like I mentioned before. All right, and lastly, we will talk about the wellness section. So these are mostly all single pages. We have a 30-day self-care challenge. Here's what it looks like. A self-care checklist. We also have our monthly self-care page, just a reminder. We have a workout planner, a meal planner page, but there's one of these in every monthly page, but this is just kind of an extra one at the end of the planner. In case maybe you don't use the monthly ones, then just easy access. And then we have 10 recipe cards here. So I know a lot of planners, they will put in one recipe card but then it's like, okay, I guess you do the recipe and then you export it and save it somewhere else, delete, and then restart over with another recipe. So you can do that here with this one as well, but now you at least have 10. So if you have 10 recipes that you want easy access to always in your planner, then you have 10 here that you can flip through quickly. And that's it for the entire index overview. Now we will get into more specifics with the monthly, weekly, and daily planning pages. Now that you know how to navigate the index hub, let's go into the specifics. As I mentioned before, this is the monthly calendar page. So let's talk about what each month entails. You obviously have your whole month at a glance. All of these dates are clickable, and all of these weeks here off to the left-hand side are hyperlinked as well. The monthly key includes the monthly goals page, monthly reflection, monthly budget, the habit tracker, honey-do list, self-care routine, and a grocery list. And then we have an area here for you to write down your monthly priorities, a monthly affirmation, a monthly to-do list, and then a brain dumping note section. Let's first go into the monthly goals page so you can see what it looks like. This is your entire monthly goal page: wealth goal, health goal, love, family, career, spirituality, knowledge, and notes. And then we have a goal key up here as well. So as you're filling out your monthly goals, if you need to reference your quarterly goals or your main 2025 goal page, you can do that there so that you can space out your goals for the year. Next, we have the monthly reflection. So here is what it looks like: key events and accomplishments from the month, and then what were your major achievements this month, a gratitude section, and then an area for you to identify priorities and goals for the upcoming month. And then again, we have the 2025 goal key up here. Next, we have the habit tracker. So this is where you can outline any habits and what you would like it to do for you. So you can mark off, there's 30 spaces here for you to mark off each day that you do that goal. And then for the months that have 31 days, just add in an extra little tick for yourself. Next, we have the monthly budget. Again, this can be accessed on the 2025 finance main page as well. Here you have an overview for your entire month, so you can outline your income, what it is, how much. You can put that all in one, or you can separate it just depending on how many income streams and sources you have. You have a financial goal section, so here you can put some pictures or photos of anything that motivates you, and you can also write out what you're saving for and then what you're paying off that month. And then we have a fixed bill section, and you can change these if you'd like, but I thought these were pretty common and useful. And then we have a variable section. You can add in more down here as well. And then we have, this is where you would put your debts or credit cards, things like that. And then an entertainment self-care section. And then at the bottom, we have your total monthly income, your total expenses, and the difference. So that information is going to be useful for you when filling out the 2025 finance page, and where you have your income, expenses, savings, debt paid, investments. And then you can easily navigate back to any of the monthly budget pages here on the left-hand side. All of the monthly budgets are linked here at the top. So if you are in June and you want to reference, some bills or something from April, you can do that all within this monthly budgeting page. Let's go back to January. And you'll see that the month that you're looking at is circled. And then we also have our spending trackers here as well. I thought that would be helpful to kind of have all of your finance things in one spot, so that when you're sitting down and planning out your finances, you're not toggling back and forth and then forgetting where certain trackers are located. Everything is all in one spot. So we have these spending trackers here. And then you can access all of your spending tracker months from that page as well. Let's go back to January. So yeah, that's everything for the monthly budgeting page. Next, we have a honey-do list. So this is something that you would share with a husband, significant other, anyone helping you to accomplish any tasks. And this is just helpful for you to keep everything that you need someone else's help with here in one spot for your own sanity, and then also for that person to reference, so that both of you are not forgetting, you know, the things that you need to get done. Then we have the monthly self-care routine, like we discussed before, divided into morning and evening, and then space for you to check off each day that you're completing the routine. And last, we have the grocery list, which we talked about before. And that's your monthly overview. Next, we're going to go into the weeks, and then the daily layout and features. The weekly layout. So again, they are accessible here on the side of every monthly page, as well as on the main year at a glance page. So you can click into any of the weeks from this left-hand menu for week 14. And then you have week 14 right here, the dates, each day that's clickable. So let's go into the first week. So here we have a section for every day of the week. We do a Monday start, and all of these dates are clickable. So if you click here, this takes you to Wednesday, January 1st, and then you can navigate back to week 1 by clicking underneath the date there. So here's your weekly schedule on the left-hand side. We have a space for you to write in your mood of the week, and then we have a space for you to write down your top priorities of the week. Also, this can function as your to-do list, and then a note section. So what I like to do is look at my week, think about all the things that I need to get done that week, and then I take this list and plug it into the different days that make sense with the other things that I have going on that day and that week. For the weekly key, we have the monthly spending tracker. So as you are clicking in any week in January, it's going to be taking you to the same monthly spending tracker. And here you can access all of your spending trackers, all of your finance pages, and the finance key here at the top, like I mentioned before. And we also have a meal planner. So every single week has a link to that meal planner. So what I like to do is fill out the meal planner at the top of the week, and then maybe around like Friday, Saturday, as I'm planning my next week, I will start inputting in, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the things that I'm coming up with for the following week. And then once Saturday and Sunday are finished, then I can have the space for writing in the following Saturday and Sunday meals. And this is really helpful too. I take this to the grocery store with me. So if I plan out my week, I write out maybe what we already have here at the house, here at the bottom, and then I write out things that we don't have that I need to buy based on what I plan on making that week. So I take this to the grocery store, cross things off as I'm putting them into my cart, and then boom, you have everything all in one place. And there's space for you to write down like from you know, what day to what day, but I don't really use it. I kind of just intuitively every weekend or so, I just go in and fill it out for the upcoming week. And next we have a cleaning schedule. So there's only one of these in every single month, and we have it split into weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. You can change this to daily if you need to, just, you know, write over it. And then you can put in, you know, things that you need to do every day or every week or every other week, and then cleaning things that you want to make sure to do every month. Lastly, we have a shopping list. Again, this is the same shopping list for the entire month. So I don't know, this could be for fun things, this could be for necessities, anything that you want to keep track of, maybe bigger purchases, things that you're not consistently shopping for can go here. And then you also have a key down here for whether or not it's purchased, if you need to return it, and when you have actually done the return. That's it for the weekly planning page. Next, we will go into the daily layout and format. Okay, so here is your day at a glance. We have the date prominently up here with our beautiful font that we have throughout our entire planner. We have a 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. hourly schedule. We have a section for top priorities of the day. We have an area for any calls or emails or contacts that you need to make. We have a note section, and then we have an area for a gratefulness prompt, and then your water intake. We also have this key down here if you would like to use it for done, delay, stuck, and cancel. Then you can fill in the bubbles there. And like I mentioned before, every week is clickable here on each day, and this is a Monday start. That's basically it for the daily layout. So you can access it by going into any of the months here, or you can get to it by two ways in the index. You can get to it by clicking 2025, and then you can get to any of the dates or any of the weeks or any of the months again, or you can get to it by clicking calendars. So that was everything. I hope this tutorial helped you, and again, if you have any additional questions that this video didn't answer, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I hope that this planner helps you to have the most amazing year, and thank you so much for your purchase.